5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. Introducing in the red corner, the Walthamstow Bear, John Elijah. His opponent in the blue corner, the Highland Games champion from Stirling, Scotland, Chic Cullen.
Yes, Highland Games, but not the wrestling ring, not the pro wrestling ring on television anyway. This is his very first time. Frank Chic Cullen from Stirling, the Flying Scot. Let's see if he lives up to his name there. Dropkick is his speciality, so he could fly quite easily, I should think. This young boy looks very fit indeed. But he's got to take on somebody of very 2.5 stone heavier in the shape of John Elijah, the Bear from Walthamstow. Very, very strong man indeed, but a sporting one.
Round 1.
Here we go for round 1 of 6 5-minute rounds. 2 falls to decide, and easily identifiable, John Elijah with the beard and the black tights. Be interesting to see how this Scottish lad shapes up. From the Highland Games to the pro wrestling ring. And his first encounter on television, a man of John Elijah's strength. A little bit tough prospect. One of the neatest looking tattoo marks on his left forearm that I think I've ever seen before. Maybe we get a close-up of it later. Head scissors, Elijah. And if he gets out between these powerful legs, he'll be doing well. If he doesn't in round 1, he won't later. Nicely. He did, and he counted too. And he's rolling himself into a neat little ball there, Johnny St. George Kidd style. And Elijah can do nothing with that at all. Yeah, it's a heck of a heave throw. This boy is maybe 2.5 stone lighter than Elijah, but he still weighs 13 stone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't think he'll be wise to go in for the finger interlocks with Elijah. Look at the power of that man standing up there. But we've seen on television before Elijah take on fellows much lighter than himself, and he's a very good sportsman about it. He doesn't go in for the strength stuff right immediately. He gives them a chance. Only if Elijah starts getting worried about the situation will he lay on the strength holds, I think, here. Surprise! Oh, look at Elijah's face. Is that what you're going to try? Huh? Less than a couple of minutes now. Finger interlock, and again Cullen started that. I think he's wrong. Nicely. But Elijah pretty good at getting up from those two. Oh, deliberate leg grab. Nice spin out, beautifully done. All 15.5 stone. Not the waist hold from the rear. Well, he got him to his knees, but not quite like he intended. 1 minute to go. See how quickly Elijah breaks there when he hit the ropes. Nicely. Yes, yes. That'll stand him in good stead if he can do that a few times. If Elijah allows him to do it again. He might come in close and kill the bout stone dead if he does. As early as this round 1 or 2. Locked off backhammer. So effectively a hammerlock, and he turns his man back to the canvas nicely with just 10 seconds to go. Let's take a look at this young Scots boy from Stirling, Scotland, the Flying Scot, 13 stone exactly. His first time on television, of course, his first visit down here as a wrestler, I think. He's wrestled a great deal up north, but he's been a pro since full-time since late 1980 only, so he hasn't had too much chance of experience in the over the border. 3 years in the unpaid ranks.
Seconds away, round 2.
Round 2, 5 to go. No score. John Elijah, 2.5 stone weight advantage over Frank Cullen from Stirling. And it's Elijah in his usual black tights, of course, there, with the toe and ankle on now. Side headlock to Cullen. Oh, yes. That's a neat trick, but I don't think Mr. Elijah's going to like it too much. He smiles, but he'll remember it, I think. Good. Give a 10 to the trip, but I don't try that anymore either, he says. Full Nelson. That's a curious hold to attempt with John Elijah, too. See how quickly he breaks that. I don't think he's ever wrestled anybody quite so powerful as this, Cullen. He looks very surprised at the strength of this man. There he goes again. But the drop kick came in handy. So a double wrist lock backhammer position from the top. Cullen and the crotch hold and slam out of trouble by Elijah. That's where his power comes in. Lift his man with one arm anytime. Oh yeah, that was a real posting. A few more back weakness to follow.
5, 6, 7.
And a backbreaker to try and get a submission. Yes, he's got it. There's two back weaknesses, the posting and the slam. Just prior to that was too much going on. 2 minutes, 30 seconds of round 2. Elijah, the first submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2, the first submission of the contest goes to John Elijah.
Well, perfectly legal. Everything about that, Elijah, nearly everything he does always is, except when, of course, he gets a little riled when somebody starts fouling him. But I don't think he'll get that here this afternoon. So 1 up in a form of a submission to Elijah. Round 3 coming up.
Seconds away, round 3.
4 rounds to go. Now, already the back weaknesses have taken their toll there, as you can see by his holding his back, Cullen.